Glad to be here. Chris Kelly, there's Chris Demm right there.
Hey.
You had a late nighter, Biggie. Saw Mr. Stevie Wonder last night. Got the tickets. If you missed it now during Put Up or Shut Up Rock and Roll Tribute, it's Throwback Thursday yesterday. There was a Stevie Wonder question, and Chris Demm says he's playing the Coliseum tonight. I said, you think I don't know that? With my finger on the pulse.
Tell me more. Tell me what you've heard, and I'll see if it matches up with what I've got.
Right. I was like, is he still out there? He's still getting it. Stevie Wonder. And Chris Demm said he was efforting to get tickets, which is exactly what he did.
Yeah. We had a friend in the sales department who came through, and we got tickets, and this is kind of fun. The show was incredible.
Oh, yes. Well, it's Stevie Wonder.
Yeah,
it's Stevie Wonder.
This was the next to last song of the night. He played I Just Called to Say I Love You, which, of course,
my favorite.
despise.
My favorite. What, is that the last one?
That was third to last. Superstition was next to last, and then As was the final.
Okay, so you don't like... This is mine. Well, it takes me back to a time and place.
Well, I understand that, but in the Stevie Wonder catalog, it's pretty toothless.
So you've said...
It's like tapioca pudding.
Yeah.
So you've said, takes me back to a booth at Sir Pizza in 1985.
I understand the power of music more than anybody. Believe me.
That was the first time I was at Sir Pizza, okay? Their new location over on Dixie Drive. They don't even call it Dixie Drive anymore.
Yeah.
I'm not even allowed to say that.
I don't think
But every time I hear this song...
Now it's Woke Drive.
It's Woke Drive.
Yeah.
Down on Woke Drive, every time I hear this song, I'm staring at a royal feast with extra sauce with my retainer laying on the table. Okay? That's why I love this song every single time.
When he performed it, because I knew he was going to play it. I just had a gut feeling that he would.
Well,
it was a big hit in the 80s.
Oh, yeah.
But he wanted the audience to sing it. And, of course, I sat there with my arms folded.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
But he did the thing where it was kind of the way when you're a kid and they lead you through a song. It's like, no New Year's Day. And then the crowd goes, no New Year's Day.
Yeah.
No Valentine's. No Valentine's. And it was kind of, so it was less offensive.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
Because the crowd was mostly doing it.
But the crowd loved it. The crowd
Of course
loved it.
they did.
And I turned to my wife and I said, you better play Superstition.
Oh, yeah. Oh,
And
know he
damned
will.
if he didn't.
You know he will. Of course he'll do.
Next.
Of course he did Superstition. Listen, I like this one too.
That was great.
I just wasn't staring at a royal feast.
Yeah.
You know, that wasn't my era music.
I think when you get to legendary status like Stevie, you just get to name your tour whatever you want. Because this had one of the most bizarre tour names ever.
What is it?
The Sing Your Song as We Fix Our Nation's Broken Heart tour.
Exactly.
All of that is the name
tour.
of the tour. Sing Your Song
as
we fix our nation's broken heart tour.
Because he just wrote a song called Fix Our Nation's Broken Heart, which he opened with.
Oh, okay. How is it?
It's okay.
It's new. Yeah.
You know, I mean, it sounds like Stevie. I mean, he's seen the events of the world and the country.
Strife in our nation.
Yeah, and he's never been shy about talking about current events and politics. And I told Biggie, the show was supposed to start at 8. Stevie took the stage at 8:42.
Chris Demm got no good today. Now he ain't got no sleep. He ain't got no sleep.
It was late.
Let me tell you something else. I stayed up and watched baseball and the Broncos game last night. You think I've been on any sleep? No. I was up late. I watched all the way into the third quarter of that Broncos game last night.
Yeah.
Nobody else did. Total snoozer. Broncos easily won over the Saints 33-10, but I so rarely get to see them dominate a game. I was like, I'm staying for this now. I was up to 11.
And did they pull Bo Nix towards the end? I needed him to pass for 20.
Somebody had a parlay.
No, he ain't gonna do that.
I needed him to pass for 20 more yards, and I would have run $250.
You should have run that by me. He ain't passing for no yards. Bo Nix doesn't throw.
I thought to myself, it was like over under 180.
Yeah.
Or 185, and I thought, that seems low enough. I don't love the Saints.
They're terrible.
I was like,
terrible.
I took the over.
No. Let me ask you what you would do. I'm so glad you brought up gambling. Okay. Let me ask you what you would do. My friend Mike from the gym, okay, I saw him yesterday for the first time in a while. And he goes, have you gotten in on this gambling? Because he goes, I know Biggie gambles. And I said, I'll work a parlay here and there.
Not only with sports, but with his life.
Yeah.
What you got to be more specific when you're talking about Biggie.
He said, how's Biggie? I said, same.
Every day's a gamble.
Yeah.
He said, oh, no, really? I said, yeah. Mm-hmm. He always asks about you.
Yeah.
He's never met you. He said,
how's Dave? Nobody knows.
I don't know.
Nobody really knows.
No, I get that a lot, too.
A lot.
I get a lot of that.
It's very kind. It's wonderful.
How's Dave?
Dave's not here.
And I said, I don't know. And he goes, well, how's Biggie? I said, same. Holding.
Every day's a
Maintaining?
gamble.
Every day's a gamble. Maintaining. So he goes, are you getting on in this betting now? He goes, I'm really enjoying DraftKings. This is my friend Mike from the gym. He goes, I'm constantly putting, little parlays here and there, and I don't want to lose any money, but a little bit I'll allow, and I just have fun with it. And he goes, it's really fun. And I said, yeah, I'll dabble. That's not really true.
You don't.
I don't
No,
really
you
know.
don't dabble.
I don't know how.
You gamble, but not that way.
No.
Not yet. I'm trying. I don't
Yeah.
know. I did it a little bit. A couple of years. When it first came in, I tried, but nope, I can't get it. Anyhow, all these parlays, of course, and our boy Drew here at the station, he's got me on some parlays.
Well, he tells you about them.
He tells me about them. I know.
And he says, you want to put 5 on, and you say, sure, no.
And then I don't do it.
Yeah.
Okay. My friend Mike has a friend I don't know, and he's like in his mid to late 20s. And he's like, he does it all the time now. He gambles way more than I do, and he puts more money on it than I do, and he's lost before. But he goes, let me tell you what he did a week or so ago, and you tell me what you would do. He had a 12-way parlay. Okay. He put over $100 on it. Payoff, if he hit it all 12, $2.1 million. All right. From DraftKings.
My God.
Okay. Right. And he showed me a picture of what happened on his phone. He goes, can you see this? I got out my readers. I went into the van. I got out my readers. Let me see this. Okay.
Can you turn your phone sideways?
Okay.
Enlarge.
All right. So he had all these parlays. It was, different sports, baseball and this and that, for $2.1 million. First 9 hit. He's 9 out of 12. They offer him a payout. $88,170 some dollars. Okay. 88,000 and something dollars. Would you take it or not?
Oh, 100% I take it.
He took it. $88,000. He took 1,000 of that 88,000 and put it on the last 3 of the parlays. Okay. He hit it. All of it. He won $115,000. He was devastated because he could have won $2.1 million.
I wouldn't walk away devastated.
Well, I know. That's what I said. So he did win 100 and some thousand. He's like, yeah, that's true.
I wouldn't have even put the 1,000 on the other 3. I would have taken the 88,000 and just.
Well, but if you got 88, I was like, I don't blame him for that. He had 88,000. He put another 1,000 back on the original 3 that he had. I was standing there, mouth agape, in the parking lot of the gym.
Yeah.
People were blowing the horn at me. I was in the parking lot like, are you kidding me? I mean, that was started with $100 on a 12-way parlay.
Oh, man. I mean, that's the dream.
It is. I was just like, my eyes were so. And he goes, let me prove it to you. I said, let me get my readers. And I put them on, and he showed me, and I was just like, dang. I mean, they're into. That's heavy duty.
I know
there.
you're looking, and I'm sure he probably is, but I would be so happy with what I just did. Even though it's
you
not
coulda
2
had-
point, I know you're always going to think I could have had 2 million.
I mean, 10 times what he got.
Yeah, but I still,
More than 20 times what he got.
of course. But I still think at the end of the day, I turned $100 into
100,000.
100,000. I can't be that upset.
But if he had not taken the payout, 2.1 million, you really can live on that your whole life. You could live on that. That could be it.
It's not the American dream, as we now know it.
But if you invest properly, if you get into an IRA, if you invest properly,
or an interest-bearing checking account.
Yes, exactly. If you could get that done all the way.
I feel like I'd still be happy though.
Yeah,
But you don't see a lot of gamblers that retire to the beach.
you're right.
It doesn't happen.
But if you could stop yourself right there, if you could say, all right, I'm doing it right here, and then you just gamble like Biggie, a little here and there, you allow yourself to lose $100 here or
You know what
there.
the problem is, though? When you have a win like that, you probably start to think to yourself, I know what I'm doing.
I'm good at this.
Yeah. Then you start
suddenly
losing.
you start putting 1,000 up to try to win.
Yeah.
I would $100,000 win. I'd be happy still.
Yeah. Well, I don't know, though. Like, it's kind of like Deal or No Deal, that game show where, like, yeah, you took $100,000, but they reveal at the end could have had $1 million. You could have had 10 million, whatever.
Yeah. Now, see, that would hurt me more.
On the Deal or No Deal. It's almost the same thing, though.
I know, but for some reason, I always thought that would hurt me more if I had the briefcase choice and I took it.
Yeah, I see what you mean.
That would hurt me more than the sports for some reason.
But you don't put up money on it. You never put up your own money.
No, that's just money.
It's all gravy.
That's bird in hand there. But I mean, the most he put up was $100. The most he could have lost was $100. He had it to where he was 3 steps from 2.1 million, and he wound up with 115,000, and he would have gotten it because the rest of them did come through. Boy, DraftKings knows what they're doing, don't they? They throw it out there and we're like, oh, why don't you take 100?
Oh, of course, yeah. I mean,
88,000. Very smart.
He's devastated while DraftKings is going.
Well, yeah, we didn't have to pay out the $2 million.
You don't hear a lot of those stories of DraftKings winners getting $1 million checks.
No, almost never. I think most people would take $100,000. That's $100,000.
If they would have offered me $20,000, I'd have said, okay.
Really?
Yeah.
Even with the possibility at $2 million, 3 steps away from $2 million.
Yeah.
I'd have to really look at what it was. I mean, how big a long shot was it? Like yesterday, golly, I Kelly cursed the Yankees. I'm so proud of myself. The baseball game, yesterday's baseball game in the American League was so good. That's why I think playoff baseball is so good. It can be boring at some point. I mean, the Dodgers beat the Mets last night 10-2. That series has got, it's just been blowouts.
Yeah.
And the Dodgers now up 3-1. And it looked like the Yankees were ready to take it. The Guardians were up 3-1 in the top of the 8th. And I'm watching this game, afternoon baseball. And the Yankees get a walk, and so they got Judge coming to the plate, down 3-1 in the top of the 8th. And the manager for the Guardians brings in his closer for a 4-out save. Now, there's 2 outs in the 8th. And as soon as he did that, I think managers they're too knee-jerk. I think this other guy's pitching pretty well. He walked one guy, so they bring in the closer for a 4-out save. And so they bring in the guy, and Judge, with 2 strikes, hit a laser to the opposite field that was, to get more than 10 feet off the ground, and it scraped the top of the wall and went out. What a home run.
Yeah, I thought that was just going to be, I was like, it might be a double.
Yeah, you thought it was going to be, exactly. I thought, well, at least it's not a home run, because I'm cheering desperately against the Yankees. I hate the Yankees. And as soon as it went out of the park, that tied the game, and I texted Biggie, and I said, oh, no, the Yankees are going to win now. They've tied it here in the 8th.
I was so confident that it was done. I turned on the show Love is Blind.
Yeah, yes, exactly. And I thought of BB Shea, who is a Yankee fan. I was like, man, I hate BB Shea. You know how.
He's happy.
Of course he's happy.
He was off yesterday?
Oh, he was off. He's traveling.
He's drinking down. I know where he's at. He's drinking down in South Carolina.
Oh, and I thought to myself, I bet he's happy. And I can't
he's in a bar.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. That made me so mad. So the next hitter, Giancarlo Stanton, comes up. And I think, well, at least he'll strike out. He's a strikeout machine, or either a home run or a strikeout. Well, he gets 2 strikes on him immediately and then hits a ball to center field. And the announcer's like, oh, my goodness, this is deep. And that one also scrapes the top of the wall and goes out. So back-to-back home runs. It's 4-3. I get the broom emoji for the sweep. Send it to Biggie. I was like, it's over. It is over. The Yankees have won.
No one can stop the Yankees.
No one can stop the Yankees. They added another run. In the 9th, they're up 5-3. Then the Guardians come up in the bottom of the 9th, and I've turned it. I'm like, that's done. That is done. Well, I get a text from a Yankee friend. It's a pickle pal, and he's a Yankee friend. He goes, can you believe this BS? And I was like, what's going on? What's going on? Because I was already turned. I was watching Wheel of Fortune. And I flip it back, and Big Christmas for the Guardians has just tied. I love his name.
Who?
His last name is Noel, so they call him Big Christmas. And he rocketed a 2-out, 2-strike, 2-run home run in the bottom of the 9th.
Oh my goodness! Big Christmas has tied it! John Kinsey Noel! The biggest swing of his life!
And I texted Big and I said, the Yankees are still going to win.
Yep.
Yankees going to win an extra inning.
I need to do whatever I can to curse this organization.
They're going to win an extra innings. But I did picture BB Shea's perfectly round face, frowning. I was like, good. At least he's struggling a little
It's
bit.
a brewery in Greenville, South
That's
Carolina.
right. I was like, let it.
Yes, he wants another round of wings, but he's not happy about it.
No. He's about to eat his feelings this time.
Exactly. I said, let him eat his feelings. And then in the bottom of the 10th, 2 outs again. Guardian.
2 outs. Bottom of the 10th. Fry. Deep drive. Left field. Fry's watching. It is a walk-off home run. David Fry lights up the Cleveland night.
Great call. I thought that guy did a great job with that call. That was a great ball game. And I was watching that. And I mean, I told my wife, I am turgid. This is unbelievable.
I have cursed this organization
Single-handedly.
up and down. Regulation, extra innings.
Oh, man.
Their fan base.
I didn't
I mean,
think it was possible.
The curse overcame a Judge Stanton
back-to-back
home run.
Back-to-back. It's unbelievable. I was so proud of myself. And I thought of BB Shea just crying in his wings. And I was like, good. Good.
I'll take 2 hot dogs, too.
Use those wet naps to dry your tears.
Yes. Yes. It'll be short-lived. I know the Yankees are winning this series.
Yeah, I just don't see the Guardians.
No, but that was, for one brief moment into the Cleveland night, crushing BB Shea's perfectly round head. And my friend Mike said, how about BB Shea? How's he doing? I was like, I don't know.
I ain't texting.
I ain't asking.
Him, frankly, I don't care.